Hello and welcome to the video with me, Winner and Traitor. I'm now doing the timeline video of my Kaiserreich scenario with Bloody Europe 2 mod, where I'm of course playing as the German Empire. And before I actually get this thing started here, I will want to just point out what all I actually control, considering, yeah, I of course control all of that, and then I also got Morocco over here, got Malta, Great, and also the Suez Canal all under my control, Mediterranean basically. And I also have the United Baltic Duchy, Lithuania, Belarus, Ukraine, and Poland all as vassals over here, basically acting as a buffer zone between me and Russia. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get this thing started. Can't exactly show absolutely everything on the screen, considering, yeah. And, well, yeah, here we go. Already got things started there, already took over the Netherlands, and the next thing here would be the Austrian Empire, considering all their vassals here starts rebelling against them, so I take advantage of that, and take over the majority of the Austrian Empire, and also the Czech Republic, basically. So, at this point, let's see. Denmark is next, I think? Not exactly sure. Yeah, took over Denmark there. They just accepted ultimatum for some reason there. Also had to annex Poland because they're getting close to me handing independence. So I had to annex them before they got to that point. And then over here, war with France and Britain, which I'm pretty sure they went towards me there. So I was defending myself here. And this war was easily the hardest war I've actually fought, I think. In the entirety of time playing this game, though this is the first time playing the mod. And yeah, managed to mask a peace with the United Kingdom there, and had all these rebellions that were here to deal with, which were very hard to deal with, and I also had to deal with this war over here, which, once that war started with Iria there, I basically raged to quit the game. Guys, yeah, I was having a hard enough time dealing with rebellions. We got Hungary to basically help me out with that war so I could defend myself there. And yeah. At this point I'm at war with Turkey and also Norway, because they both went to war with me. So I got a bunch of other countries to go to war with Turkey there, mainly the Prussian Empire, so I could deal with that. Annexed all that land. Got Norway as vassal, though they eventually end up declaring independence without me noticing. So yeah, I think I also have them as a vassal here as well. Yeah, I do. Got Tyria there as a vassal when I fought a war with them. Though that's about to come to an end if I remember correctly, considering Turkey goes to war with me once again, along with Egypt, United Great Britain, Finland, and Tyria there. Also, I guess Sardinia, and yeah, I think that's basically it. But that takes a bit there, considering, yeah. The formerly communist Italy, considering they were communist before, to sort of have Sardinia there, so the war should be starting soon, I think. Let's see. Doing tons of province building and everything. I got these little things there to deal with later. Got Libya to deal with, kind of act as a distraction against Egypt for me for a bit, while I dealt with Turkey and kind of getting some kind of support from the Prussian Empire, and act as a bit of a distraction there. Kind of had them deal with that there for me. Meanwhile, Britain and Finland are still at war with me, I think. Maybe? I'm not exactly sure. I managed to get peace with Finland without actually doing any fighting, and Britain, I just did a little bit of an attack there, and they eventually accepted. Though that attack was very weak. But yeah, got all that stuff here done. I eventually take over Libya, considering, yeah, Egypt and Libya actually got peace deal, and Egypt took all that's there. So take that, just smooth out things out there. And let's see. Russia went down and took a bunch of land here. Got Don Cuban Union as a vassal. Hungary, Italy there, and Britain went towards me. That's the whole thing there. So the previous time, I just got peace with Britain. But yeah, Italy was one that actually got this formed a coalition there against me there, here with all of them, and they had to form a constantly deal with that. And yeah, because I took over Hungary, I started went ahead and basically decided to just go ahead and take over the rest of the Balkans over here, since it basically had the majority of it under my control already. And of course, following that, I eventually annex my vassals once I deal with province ability, and I also get a little trade deal with Ukraine, where they give me that there to smooth out that border. So that's just not sticking out trades there. Let's see, anything else going on? Nope, not really. But next thing, Switzerland, then Italy, and Kingdom of Two Sicilies there. Also Morocco, which for some reason actually has this under their control. For some reason I have no idea what happens there, but yeah. Yeah, there we go. Portugal had alliance with Switzerland, so I was at war with them, but I decided to just let Spain deal with that for me. Which, to be honest, was not the best decision considering Portugal was actually quite strong, so that made Spain a bit stronger there. But still not really a problem for me, to be honest. And there goes all of that. And then the Republic of France. I'm not just going to call it France considering there are two of them. The communist one up here and what's left of what was left of the Republic of France there. So yeah, took over France, and all that's left for me to do is all this stuff over here. Belarus got independence from me when I was doing province stability without me noticing, so tried to get Lithuania to take them over. Didn't realize that they lost that first war there, and I eventually have them go to war again, which they of course once again lose, so I get Ukraine to deal with that, and then at this point Belarus is weak enough that Lithuania can get their lands back and take a little bit more. So now Spain is next, though Russia just took over that over there in Ireland, because Ireland was stupid enough to go to war with Russia. But yeah, Spain dealt with pretty quickly there, and Britain is next up, and they don't stand much of a chance either. Also, Armenia kind of fell to the Russia there as well. Sweden kind of has that going on there. Russia just took the Isle of Man. Yeah, there we go. Britain has fallen, and Russia has gone to war with me. At this point, probably. Yeah, there we go. War with Russia has started. And the one that actually started that war was the Republic of Georgia over here, getting a coalition with Russia, and yeah. Dealt with them pretty easily once I kind of got troops over here and everything, and got this whole area situated under control first. Of course, got my vassals to join in on that after a bit, and dealt with it all. So, yeah, I got Russia as a vassal after that. After, of course, taking all of that as well. And at this point, once I get all the province ability for that done, I go after Finland to start taking over Scandinavia, and apparently Sweden actually fought a war with Norway there, which I'm guessing was Norway declaring independence from Sweden. Okay, guess that's when they weren't vassal anymore. But yeah, eventually I end up going to war with Finland here, and they have an alliance with Ireland. I had no troops on my board with Ireland because I completely forgot about the fact that they had an alliance together. So yeah, I struggled a little bit with the war with Ireland over here as this starts, but I recruited a bunch of troops from Britain to deal with that, though I never really needed them because, yeah, dealt with it all before I really needed the before any of those troops actually got there. But yeah, there goes United Kingdoms, Norway, Sweden, Norway there. So yeah, got all of Scandinavia under my control, and then, yeah, annex my vassals eventually. Finally at this point. Doing one at a time there, dealing with province to be able to make sure I can board everything, get it done quickly. The Prussian Empire went to war with the Don-Kuban Union there, and took a bit of land from them. Ukraine is the second strongest country in the world at this point, and they just got annexed by me. Due to them being a vassal. So, at this point, yeah, this is all that's left. And 100 turns to go. Don-Kuban Union is first up on my list here, while I kind of have Russia continue doing wars to Turkestan over here. Though I never really needed them to do that, I just decided to let them do that. But yeah, took them over quite easily, and now my entire army is lined up on the Prussian Empire's border, and they basically are the first country in quite a while to actually feel the full force of my army. But yeah, quickly just took over Russia and what was left there very quickly once that war was over, and done, basically, at this point. Yeah, to be honest, I honestly really do enjoy this mod. This Bloody Europe 2 mod. I just wish it wasn't actually just limited to Europe. I kind of wish I had the entire world like this, considering the way things work with this mod are honestly very nice. It's just the fact that it's the bloody Europe 2 mod. So, yeah, it's just Europe. I honestly don't know what to actually do next, though I would like to do another scenario on this mod. Best thing I can really think of when it comes to all the scenarios that's in this is like the Rise of the Ottoman Empire or something, where I play as the Ottoman Empire, of course. But yeah, they're basically done here at this point. Let's see. Anything here to really look at? I'm not exactly sure. I conquered by far the most provinces. If I got one more, I would have got 4,000. And I'm right there for constructed buildings. Basically all of those are ports, pretty much. Built less than Russia and the Republic of Georgia. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. My vassals from the very beginning of the game actually built more buildings than me. Belarus, Lithuania, and the United Baltic Duchy. Jeez. But yeah, I guess that's basically this thing done here. So yeah, I hope you've all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.